Welcome to the channel. I'm Tony the Technician, and today we're going to be going into something a little bit special. Usually I release a video once a week on Amazon tool deals that I find. Well, getting closer to the holidays, I just figured it was a good time to start. And actually, whether you watch this video right when it's posted or a week or two after it's posted, it may be at these good prices, or it may be even better as we get closer to the holidays. But today we're focusing on 10 items that are under $25 that are great gift ideas for men and possibly some women. So there are some really good items on here. I'll also have another video coming for items under $100 and then another one of items between $100 and $200. So whether you're looking for small stocking stuffers or a bigger gift for your significant other, friend, anything like that, this should cover a lot. And it's not just tools, it's also a variation of other things. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is a 2-set of work lights, and this is from a brand I've never heard of. There are tons of brands on Amazon selling these same lights, but I looked for the one that had the best price with a good amount of reviews and a high rating. So there are many others. If you're not interested in this, there are other, just a work light in general. Anybody that works automotive, in the trade, anything like that, lights are always handy to have. And these are rated quite highly, and they're very, very cheap. Some of the more name brand ones with a design similar to this can get quite expensive. So here you're getting a 2-pack of lights for $15, and I think that's a great deal. This has 4.3 stars with 21,074 ratings, so it's rated quite a bit and rated pretty highly. It does have a magnetic base as well as a hook, so it's very easy to use, multi-purpose. There you can see you can use both of them at once. I like the idea of having two because normally when I'm working on something, the battery tends to die on one of my flashlights. So it would be nice that I have two of the same style flashlight, because then I can simply recharge the other one while I'm using the other one. You do get 360 degrees of rotation. As you can see here, it is rechargeable, no batteries necessary, which is always nice. I don't like flashlights that require batteries. Charging time is 3 hours, so it does have that front-facing light as well as a more directional light there at the top, and then you also have a red light and a strobe. So actually it's got more features than I originally thought it had, but we do have 10 items to go over, so I'm not going to get into a whole lot of details like we normally do. So a good work light for cheap that's rechargeable, I think that's a good deal. Plus it comes with 2 of them. So next up is the men's Carhartt beanie. This one is cuffed. You can get different styles and stuff, but with it coming into the colder time of the year, I work outside 5 days out of the week, so having some good winter gear or cold weather gear is nice. And this is affordable at $20, and I have quite a bit of Carhartt stuff, and it's been really good for me. This has 4.8 stars with 103,916 ratings. So rated quite highly and rated a lot. You can get them in various different colors, as you can see here, and most of them are $20, and you got men's and women's colors there. I just think it's a great little stocking stuffer, great little gift, and anybody could enjoy a nice beanie in the colder seasons. Next up is a beard brush, and this says for men. I guess you need to be specific on that. I don't know. But this comes with a boar's hair bristle brush, as well as your wooden comb and some little snips. I have a set almost identical to this, a different brand, but I couldn't find the brand that I have. And so I looked for another one with a decent amount of reviews and good pricing and good rating. This has 4.6 stars at 2,333 ratings, and for the longest time I couldn't grow a beard because I was in the military for almost 10 years and never really had time to. So when I got out, basically as soon as I got out of the military, I started growing my beard. I've never fully cut it off since I got out, and that was 8 years ago that I got out, somewhere around in there. So when I first started growing my beard, I let it get longer and longer, and I quickly realized that if you don't keep it trimmed, if you don't care for it, your beard can look like death. And so one of these kits, very affordable. Some of them do get very expensive, but even some of the cheaper ones are still really nice to have. Kind of tames the wildness of it all, because it can quickly get out of control. So not just, going to a barber or learning how to trim it yourself to keep it nice. Even sometimes I get lazy with it still, but having the stuff to make myself presentable sometimes is really nice. So this is $10 on sale from a list price of $19. It has 4.6 stars at 2,333 ratings. It comes with those 3 items, and there are many other brands on Amazon, but this is definitely a good one if you're trying to find a gift for somebody and they have a beard. It's definitely a good one if they don't already have it. Now, I was going to include just a full kit of basically a beard kit with the comb, brush, scissors, beard balm, conditioner, beard oil, all of that. But when it comes to beard oils and certain things for your beard, I think that's best to buy individually, because on Amazon, when you buy the bulk package, there are these no-name brand ones. I'm okay with a no-name brand brush and comb, things like that, but when it comes to actual chemicals that I'm putting in my beard, I'm not like super picky about it, but there are certain smells that I like and dislike. There are also certain textures that I like and dislike, and so this is just one of them that I've used and I really enjoyed. I think it's got a nice scent to it. It's not overbearing, but it's nice, clean, fresh scent. And this is basically just to soften your beard. And in the wintertime, your beard can, or your skin under your beard can get really dry. Mine does, and I don't like that. So this really helps with that. It relieves any itching because it keeps your skin moisturized and all that. I'm not going to get all into it, big whoop-de-deal. Either way, it's a great little addition, but I do think if you're going to get beard oils, balms, butters, anything like that, that you actually figure out what they smell like, figure out, their texture. Some of them are gritty that kind of turn into a paste or a oil. There are some that are cream, things like that, and it's best to kind of see what's in some of them. This is by Gillette. This is the balm. It feels like a lotion, and you can read all about it there. This has 4.5 stars at 3,123 ratings. That's $9.41. I do believe this one I found at either Target or Walmart, down from a list price of, basically 50 cents more than the sale price, but there's a coupon for $3 off. And here they have a full kit, which is currently unavailable, but I haven't used the oil or the beard and face wash, so I just figured I would include the item that I have actually used and enjoyed. This one's just another one as an example of another one that I've used and enjoyed. This one is also kind of like a lotion instead of like a harder wax almost. And that's kind of what I like. It just makes it easier to get it through my beard and keeps you nice and tame when you need to be. But this one is Maestro's, not sure. Classic beard butter, has a good scent to it. So this one is $11.69, down from a one-time price of $13. But it has 4.5 stars at 2,743 ratings. Not going to get all into it. Next up is another item for those that have to endure the cold weather on a daily basis, and these are rechargeable electric hand warmers. And for the longest time, when I was in the military, you just had the standard hand warmers, or you found a way to use your MRE as a hand warmer without lighting yourself on fire. These my wife actually got for me, I believe, last Christmas, and not the same, but there's, once again, a lot of these items. There are a ton of brands selling the same things, some with bigger batteries, longer lasting life, smaller ones, price range can vary. This one I thought was good. It is 4.4 stars, 1,094 ratings at $20, but it does have a 10% coupon right here behind my dumb head, and I think these are fantastic. When I first got them, I thought I was going to put them inside my gloves. Not really necessary. A lot of the work that I do, I can't really wear gloves, so I just have to suck it up and not wear gloves in the cold. But I keep them in my coat pockets, so when my hands do get cold, I just simply put them in my coat pockets. They warm up real quick. They feel fantastic, and I think these things are amazing. So for some reason, you can get them in different colors because people are looking at them and people care about that. I don't know. Here we're looking at the Glencairn whiskey glass set. This is a set of 2, and I myself really enjoy a whiskey or bourbon, a few nights a week, and I'll usually just do like a 2-ounce pour a night. And I just have a decent collection. We're not going to get into it. I could do a whole video on my collection. It would probably take us at least an hour. There are others out there that enjoy bourbon and whiskey, and this is a fantastic glass for tasting the bourbon or whiskey, and it's affordable at $20. They're really nice glasses. This is the actual style and name of the company, and you can get some fancy whiskey glasses out there. And if you or the person you're buying for does like drinking whiskey or bourbon, but they like it on the rocks or, you know, with a big ice cube, this is not the glass for that. This is for drinking it neat, just by itself. Because unless you're dropping small pieces of ice in there, at that point you might as well just get yourself a standard, you know, glass and drink it out of that. This is just basically for drinking it straight. I have quite a few, and I think they're fantastic. I actually found one at Goodwill a couple years ago, and after I got that one, that's when I went ahead and bought a set after realizing that I really enjoyed them. So I think it's a great little gift set if you know of somebody that is into drinking whiskey or bourbon. So there are many different size sets. This is just a nice solid, you know, 2-piece set at $20. Next up is one that I actually want to get. I think I came across this on the old Tiki Talkie. This is a book that you actually give your dad, and they fill it out. And I thought it was awesome because I want to do this with my son. My son's 7, and I want to start filling out a book. You basically share all of your memories and how it was, you know, things that you remember growing up, things you did that made you the person that you are today, and things like that. So I want to give one to my dad so I can read it with, and just give it to him for the year, get it from him the next Christmas, and then me and my son can read it together so he can, you know a little bit more about his grandpa, and I can know a little bit more about my father's past. And I just thought it was a really cool idea. And then I also want to fill one out and give it to my son in the future as well. And right now it is $12 for the paperback, just under $17 for the hardcover, and a spiral bound is $22. Because even though you grew up, you know, with him as your father, there's still a lot you probably don't know about him. And I actually live states away from my family, so I want even though my son only gets to see family a couple times a year, I think this would really help with that. So I thought this was a really cool gift idea. At $12 for the paperback. Even the spiral bound, the most expensive one, is still under the $25 price. This has 4.7 stars, 7,038 ratings, and I think there are a couple other brands that make books similar to this. They also have one for moms as well, and grandmas and grandfathers and things like that. So next up is a tool from Engineer. This is a company from Japan. They have a USA based company called Van Pliers, which is the exact same tools, still made in Japan. Engineer makes them all. Van Pliers sell them with a red handle and like a 2-year warranty or something like that, but usually the price is increased anywhere from $5 to $15 per pair of pliers. So if you're looking to save some money but still get the same pliers, they come with a green handle and no warranty, but these are screw extraction pliers. I wouldn't really necessarily worry about the warranty, especially since these are made in Japan. Everything I've owned from Japan has always been the highest quality and really good quality control. The fit and finish on them are always top notch. Just some really good quality pliers here. Keep in mind that screw extraction pliers are not only for screw extraction. They're good to be used as whatever style pliers they are. You can get them in slip joint, lineman pliers, needle nose pliers. You can get multiple different designs. This is kind of like their most common, like, gifted design, and they even kind of have bundle packs and stuff as you get closer to the holidays, holiday gift packs. But there you can see a little bit different. This might not be what you're used to seeing in a normal pair of pliers, but you have vertical and horizontal teeth that's going to help you grab the head of a fastener that may be stripped. So really nice. And depending on the style of plier you go with, needle nose, lineman pliers, slip joints, they're going to have different size heads, which are going to help with different size fasteners. Not getting into all the details, just sharing gift ideas. This is at $17.80 with 4.7 stars, 8,827 ratings, and is under $25 right now. It has a normal list price of $27. It's at $17.80, so I think that's a good deal. Next up, if you're buying for somebody that likes to grill or smoke or anything like that, it can be kind of difficult. You don't want to get them like a cheap barbecue tool set from Amazon because you don't know what you're getting. Most likely, if they're already into grilling or smoking meats, things like that, they probably already have a decent tool accessory set. So I'd probably stray away from buying those unless you're just going to get like a good quality spatula or a good quality set of tongs. That maybe. But a whole, 20-piece set, a lot of those are pretty junk, especially the ones on Amazon. So I suggest staying away from those. But if you know somebody or you're buying for somebody that's really into grilling and smoking and stuff, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to be interested in trying out new seasonings. You can never go wrong with seasoning. And if you get them a multi-pack, even if they don't like one or two of them, it's always nice that they got to try it and they know what they like, they know what they don't like. And there are tons and tons of different brands of seasonings out there, and some of them do get quite expensive. So gifting this is a great way for them to kind of try out different seasonings that they may like. So I think this is a great option. This one is from Pork Barrel Barbecue, and this is just a 3-piece set. It's an all-American spice rub, a steak rub, and a chicken rub at $25. So we're really pushing the boundaries there with the pricing. But Amazon has tons and tons of companies selling different seasoning spice packages and stuff. So there's some really good ones on here. So definitely check them out if you know or you're buying for somebody that's into grilling or smoking or anything like that. And I believe this is the last one up. This is $24, down from a list price of $35. And I actually bought these a couple years ago. And these are, keep in mind, there are better slippers out there, but more expensive slippers. I got these because I was just looking for a cheap set that I could wear around the garage and in the house and stuff, that would do a decent job, because before I had a super cheap set and they were cheap. These, they're still affordable and they were very comfortable. They have like that, Tempur-Pedic or, foam bottom, and it's got just enough of a lip on the back to keep from flopping around on your foot without fully encasing your foot. And you can get them in multiple different colors, and I really enjoyed them. Now, one thing I will say, they're probably only good for a year or two. If you're lucky, then you buy another set. So while I really do enjoy them, they're not a pair of slippers that's going to last you 5-10 years. So just keep that in mind. But from my experience with them, I've been happy with them. I'm just about to buy another set is all. And these have 4.5 stars with 146,184 ratings. And I think $25 is a good price for a decent quality set of slippers. Multiple different color options, and this is just what this specific one is showing us. I believe they have other color options as well. Anybody can enjoy a nice comfortable pair of slippers. It does have a nice rubber bottom as well. There you can kind of see that. So that is it as far as the 10 items that I think are great stocking stuffers or gift ideas under $25. And also keep in mind, all of these products will be linked down in the description for you guys, all of them with their own independent links, so it's all easy to find. And then you can also find additional links that take you to a long list of items that I've went over in the past in case you're looking for, other tool options or other ideas for your significant other, friends, family, anything like that. Definitely a lot of gift ideas out there. Also, stay tuned for the next 2 videos where I go over gift ideas up to $100 and then from $100 to $200. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to smash that thumbs up. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.